be equal to how much?
1 minus 0.2.
हाँ, कितना हो जाएगा फिर?
0.8.
0.8. Okay. And what other information do we have here? Okay. One more thing that we have here is the mole fraction of substance A in the vapor phase is 0.5. Yes or no? Okay.
Yes, sir.
In the vapor phase, it is equal to what? 0.5. And if A, इसको हम YA ले लेते हैं, this is 0.5. That means YB will be equal to how much? 0.5. Correct? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. अब यहाँ पे आप एक बात बताइए. That means both of these A and B दोनों के दोनों क्या करें? Same amount of vapors दे रहे हैं.
Yes, sir.
Okay, they are giving same amount of vapors, है ना? Now, how can we relate this to YA and YB is there? The mole fraction of A is 0.5. Acha. Can we say this? The total pressure that we have here, okay?
Yes.
The PA will be equal to the total pressure into whatever the mole fraction we have here in the vapor phase. Can we say that?
Yes, sir.
है ना? तो यहाँ पे total pressure तो PA कितना आ जाएगा? PA will be equal to P total is 0.8 into the mole fraction of Y is equal to 0.5. ये हो गया कितना? 0.4.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, 0.4 हो गया. Okay. Now PA is equal to 0.4. Also PA will be equal to P naught A chi A. Correct है? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Okay. Yes, sir.
यहाँ से है ना, partial pressure of A. So PA is 0.4 is equal to P naught A. Chi A कितना हो जाएगा? Chi A is 0.2.
0.
है ना? So P naught A
Yes,
will be
sir.
equal to 0.4 upon 0.2. कितना आ जाएगा ये? This will be 2 atm. atm में सब कुछ है.
Yes, sir.
This equation is actually from gaseous state, है ना? 11th class से gaseous state क्या? ये equation है.
Okay. Yes, sir.
And a partial pressure of a particular gas is equal to total pressure multiplied by its mole fraction in the gaseous state.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Where are other students? कितने लोग आए हैं? Let's see what happens. Anything else, Marita?
Sir, one more question. Actually, I forgot to send it. Just a minute, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I've sent it to you.
Okay, what was the difficulty in this question?
So 20% acetic acid. So what should we consider 20% as?
20% is dissociated. So alpha जो है ना, alpha is going to be a 20%.
Okay.
Okay.
So alpha
So,
into 100 is 20%.
sorry, what? Alpha into?
Into 100 is 20%. And then.
Yeah. So see, this thing. Okay. So acetic acid is what? CH3, COOH will be
Yes.
CH3, COO negative and H positive. है ना? So from this equation,
Yes,
I can say N is equal to 2. Alpha is equal to आप 0.2 ले लीजिए, है ना? 20% के बजाय 0.2. From this, you will get the I. है ना?
Yes, yes.
You will get the I, and then what is they're asking delta TF, no? So delta TF is equal to I into KF into the molality.
Okay, yes, sir.
ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
Let us move on to today's class. Chemical kinetics, okay?
Yes, sir.
See this question. NO2 required for a reaction is produced by decomposition of N2O5 and CCl4 as per the following equation. So we have this following equation. N2N2O5 gives 4 NO2 and 1 molecule of O2. The initial concentration of N2O5 they have given. The initial is 3 moles per liter and it is 2.75 after 30 minutes. So they have given you the final concentration and the time interval. Then they have asked the rate of formation of NO2. Okay. So how are we going to do this question? This is from the very first topic of chemical kinetics. For example, if I have a reaction AA plus BB giving me CC and DD, then I can write, first of all, 1 upon A minus change in the concentration of A divided by change in time. Change in time. This will be equal to 1 upon B minus the change in the concentration of B divided by change in time. This will be equal to 1 upon C. Because it is product, it will be positive. Change in the concentration of C divided by change in time. This will be equal to 1 upon D. Change in the concentration of D divided by the change in time. You are aware of this equality?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So plug this equality for this equation N2O5 के लिए. Okay. And then you have to calculate the rate of formation of NO2. They have given the initial and the final concentration of N2O5. That means 1 by 2 into whatever the change in concentration of N2O5. What will be the change? Change will be 0.25, na? Correct?
Yes, sir.
0.25. What is the change in time?
30 minutes.
30 minutes. This will be equal to 1 upon 4
1 by 4 of.
into rate of formation of, है ना, लिख सकते हैं हम लोग 1 by 4 into rate of formation of, है ना, rate of formation of NO2. So rate of formation of NO2 will be equal to 4 by 2 into 0.25 upon 30. 2 this is 5 upon 30. 5 upon 30 will be 5. How many is 5? 6 6 times 30, na?
Yes.
So the answer is 1 upon 6. 1 upon 6 means 6 zeros are 0.1s are. Remainder is 4. So 6 6 are 36. Then again remainder 4. So 167. 6 is 7 कर सकते हैं ना? It is 1667. B will be the answer. Third. Done? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir. Done.
Okay. Hello, hi Aditya. How are you? Write this question. Aditya, am I audible? No. What happened to Aditya? सवाल लिखिए. I will do this question. जी. Both of you wrote this question, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See. Attempt करना चाहेंगे या should I do? कुछ दिमाग में आ रहा है नहीं आ रहा है?
So,
Basically.
if,
Tell me, Marita.
so I got the relation dA by dt minus dA by dt is equal to 2 into dB by dt.
2 into.
But how should we connect
नहीं,
it with the
नहीं. No,
options?
no, no, wait. How minus dA by dt is equal to
2 into dB by dt.
2 into dB by dt. How did you get 2 into dB by dt?
So log 2 is 0.3. So
ठीक है, but what is the first? Can you send me how you have done this?
yes, sir.
See, 1 upon x, rather 1 up minus dA upon dt. This will be equal to dB upon dt. This will be 1 upon y. Okay, I think till here all of you can write 1 upon x. This is in brackets minus dA upon dt is equal to 1 upon y dB by dt. Okay, now once you take log on both sides, or rather first what you will do, ऐसे लिख लीजिए minus dA upon dt will be equal to x multiply there, you will get x upon y dB upon dt. Okay, now you get log on both sides. Okay, once you get log on both sides, you will get log of minus dA upon dt is equal to log of x upon y plus log of dB upon dt. Okay, now you compare from this equation log dA upon dt, log dA upon dt plus log dB upon dt plus log dB upon dt. Log x upon y will be equal to 0.30, 3010. So I can write, you can compare this and you can write log x by y is equal to 0.3010. Okay, and what is 0.3010? 0.3010, it is equal to log of 2. Clear? Yes or no? Please tell me. So I can also write x upon y is equal to 2. X is equal to 2y. Clear? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now x is equal to 2y. उस हिसाब से बताइए which will be the correct option. That means if I have 2A, it is going to give me 1B. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
It's going to give me 1B.
So option B.
Yeah, correct. Double का relationship है ना? So if I have 2C2H4, it is going to give me C4H8. Okay, so the B option will be correct. Will you write this down?
Yes, sir.
Aditya, done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Try this one. This is also based on the similar concept. Yes, any answer?
Sir, option D.
Option D. Listen. We have
D.
D now. Yes, Marita, D or B? Okay, we will see.
Yes,
Like,
sir, D.
D. Okay. So for this is 1 by 2. For A, it will be 1 by 2. It will be equal to 1 by 3 into B. This will be equal to dA upon dB. Okay, I'm talking about the concentration just to make things easy. And for C, it will be 1 upon 3 by 2. That means it will be 2 by 3. So this is not the correct option. 2 by 3. This is 3 by 4. No, 3 by 4 नहीं होगा. If 2 I am multiplying here, I have to multiply 2 here also. So this is also not the correct answer. 3 by 2. 2 by 3. No, this is also not right. D option होगा फिर correct. So it is A, that is equal to 2 by 3B, which is equal to 2 into 4, 4 by 3 C. Okay, so D is the correct option. Write this down. Choose the correct option here. Send the answer in chat. I hope इसका आपको याद होगा. You must be knowing about these things. Unit of rate constant. Unit of rate constant. If you don't remember, you can also derive it. No? The rate is equal to K into A to the power of N. N is the order of reaction. Okay. Now, rate, what is the rates unit is always moles per liter per second. Divide by concentration की unit क्या होगी? Moles per liter. This is for K. Okay, so here we have -1. Here we have. So I can write this as mole. This is to the power N. Okay, so what I can write? I can write moles liter inverse. Here we have power 1, and denominator we have N, so it will be -N second inverse. Okay, so second inverse should be there. That means this option can never be correct. Let us move on. Now mole will be to the power. Here we have mole to the power of 1 into 1 minus N. It will be 1 minus N. Okay, liter to the power -1 into 1. It will give you -1. -1 into N. It will give you plus N. So it will be liter to the power N minus 1 second inverse. Okay, so this is also not right. 1 minus N, N minus 1 second inverse. Yeah, C is correct. Done this one, na? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
I'll do a similar question. Tell me what will be the unit for unit of K rate constant when order is equal to 2. What will be the unit of K when order is equal to 2?
So mole inverse, liter second inverse.
No. Try again, Marita.
Oh, okay.
Tell me what will be the power of mole, what will be the power of liters, and what will be the power of second. Tell me what will be the power of mole, Aditya?
Can you repeat, sir?
What will be the power of mole if the order is 2?
-1.
-1. And liter will be
1.
1. And second will be
Inverse. -1.
-1. Correct. Marita, आपका आया आंसर?
Sir, could you repeat?
Did you get the answer?
Yes, I sent it in the chat.
You sent it in the chat. But I think you sent it to the host. Send it to Salim.
Okay.
Okay. So let us look at this question. This is a bit new for you guys. For a reaction scheme, A is giving B and B is giving me C. Let me get some more space. Okay, A is giving me B, B is giving me C. The rate constant for the first reaction is K1. The rate constant for the second reaction is what? K2. They are asking if the rate of formation of B is set to be 0. Okay? Rate of formation of B is set to be 0. That means whatever B is getting formed, it is getting converted to C. Then the concentration of B should be given by what? Please write this question. Okay. So see, for the first reaction, A giving me B. K1, I can write the rate is equal to the rate constant K into the concentration of A. Clear? Yes or no? Please tell me, guys. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'll write this as R1. For the second reaction, that is B giving me K, B giving me C. Rate constant is K2. R2 will be equal to, this is K1, this will be K2 into the concentration of B. Is this clear? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, I can also say the formation of B, will be equal to C. A is forming B and then B is then forming C. Okay. So we are forming B from the reaction first, and फिर क्या हो रहा है? Second reaction से क्या हो रहा है? B consume हो जा रहा है. Okay. So we are forming B with R1. Yes or no? Please tell me. And then we are consuming. That means B is getting consumed by the second reaction. So I can write the formation rate of formation of B will be equal to R1 जिससे form हो रहा है minus R2 जिससे consume हो जा रहा है. Is this clear? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And they have also said the rate of formation of B is set to be 0. That means R1 minus R2 will be equal to dB upon dt. This will be equal to 0. Correct? That means हम क्या कह सकते हैं?
Yes.
R1 minus R2 is equal to 0. And from here I will plug in K1A minus K2B will be equal to 0. Clear? So B will be equal to how much? K2B will be equal to minus sign तो यहाँ पे रहेगा. K2B will be equal to the concentration of B should be equal to minus K1 A and concentration of B will be equal to K1 upon K2 into the concentration of A. Do we have any option like that? ये माइनस साइन नहीं होगा ना. K2 को हमने इधर ले गया. ठीक है. This minus sign will not be there. We are just bringing K2B this sign. K2B will be equal to K1A and concentration of B will be equal to K1 upon K2 into the concentration of A. Okay. So the correct option is going to be K1 upon K2A. No? C. No, B. B is the correct option. Please write this down. Please let me know once you're done writing.
Done, sir.
Okay. Now, try this question. I think you're familiar with this type of question because boards में इस तरह के सवाल आते थे. Write this question. I'm giving you 4 minutes. ठीक है? 5 minutes ले लीजिए with writing the question and then getting the answer, everything. First of all, let me just confirm. Both of you have seen these type of question in board examination and in NCERT, right?
Yes, sir.
Aditya, what about you?
Yes, sir.
हाँ ठीक, try कीजिएगा. So generally for these type of questions, एक चीज हम जो करते हैं, 5 minutes is over. No, and still no. I will normalize all of these 10 to the power. सबको एक ही में कर देंगे. So I have 10 to the power minus 2 most. So 10 to the power minus 3 है. So this will be 0.6 into 10 to the power minus 2. This will be 2.4 as it is. This will be 1.2 as it is. This will be 7.2 as it is. And this will be now 28.8. है ना? और ये 10 to the power minus 2 है सारे. So I don't have to worry about 10 to the power minus 2 now. Okay. Now first of all, I will get the order of A. ठीक है? Order of A कैसे निकालेंगे? I will take those equation in which B is same. कौन सा equation? The first equation and the third equation. Now the B is same and I am doubling the amount of A. What is happening to the rate? The rate is also getting doubled. That means if I am doubling the concentration of A, the rate is also getting doubled. That means order of A will be equal to 1. Is this clear? Yes or no? Please tell me first of all.
Yes,
हाँ जी बताएं. ठीक है. Next, I am getting the order of B. Order of B के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? I have to take two concentration. I have to take two experiments in which the concentration of A is same. Tell me which concentration, which experiments should I take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 में से, which has the same concentration of A.
1 and 2.
1 and 2. When I am doubling the amount of B, what is happening to the rate? The rate is getting 4 times. 6 4s are 24, right? Yes or no? Correct?
Yes,
है
sir.
ना? That means the order of B will be 2. Okay. Now you can calculate X. So here we have 0.2, 0.2 and 0.2. है ना? दोनों क्या है यहाँ पे? 0.2 है. So whatever change will be happening due to what? Change in the concentration of A. I can refer to change in concentration of A by looking at the change in the initial rate. Initial rate कितना था? 2.4. 2.4 से कितना हो गया? 7.2. What is happening here? 3 times? Yes or no? This is 3 times,
Yes,
no?
sir.
So this also will be 3 times. That means X is equal to 0.1 into 3. Okay? That means it will be 0.3. Okay. Now I will see. I have to check for Y now. Then I will see that see those experiments in which the concentration of A is same. That means I will be seeing 4 and 5. Now 0.3 से 0.3 there will be no change. What is happening to the concentration here? 7.2 से 2.88. This is 4 times. Yes or no? Correct?
Yes, sir.
This is 4 times. That means 4 का root कितना होता है? Because the power is 2. Root कर दीजिए इसका. So the change in concentration will be 2 times. So Y will be equal to 0.2 into root of 4. क्या हो जाएगा root of 4? 2. This will be equal to 0.4. So the correct option is 0.3 and 0.4. That is the E option. Please write this down.
Could you explain how you found the value of X?
X. ठीक है. X में सबसे पहले I will take those experiments in which the value of Y is same. ठीक है? Value of Y नहीं, value of B is same. Concentration of B same है. बताइए कौन से experiment में concentration of B same है? एक तो 4 लेना है आपको, है ना? You have to take this 4. 0.2. 0.2 और कहाँ पे? Second experiment में है. Clear, Marita?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is happening to the rate? Look at the rate. 2.4 से कहाँ जा रहा है ये? 7.2. Correct?
Yes, sir.
0.2, 0.2. How many times is this?
3 times.
3 times, na?
Yes, sir. 3 times.
So the only change can happen if I am going to multiply 3 into the concentration of X. Why I am multiplying 3 and not root of 3? Because I have the power 1. है ना? So whatever the change in the rate is 3 times, 3 to the power of 1 upon n करना रहता है. Okay. So if I have 3 to the power of n, what is n with respect to A? N with respect to A is equal to 1. So 3 into 1 upon 1, it will be equal to 3. ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
Similarly, if you look at 4 and 5, this is 0.3 आ गया. 7.2, this is 4 times. ठीक है. तो 4 to the power of 1 upon n. What is the order with respect to b? 4 to the power 1 upon 2, that is equal to 2. So this is the number that you will multiply with this 0.2. जिन दो equations को आप ले रहे हैं.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the correct answer, 0.3 and 0.4. Aditya, did you get this? Yes, Aditya, did you get this? What happened? Aditya is not here. Okay. Let's move on to the next question. This is from the different types of reaction, complex reactions and elementary reactions. Please choose the correct option if you can remember anything. Okay, please look here. We have first order, zero order, and second order. You have to tell about these things. See, first order, second order, third order, all of these things can be done either in single step or they can be done in single step or in multi-step. Okay, for example, SN1. SN1 क्या है? It is first order, unimolecular, first order. But how many steps are there? There are 2 steps. Okay, but if you take PCl5, giving you PCl3 and Cl2, this equation is what? It is first order, but it is having how many steps? It is only having 1 step. Okay, so all of these reactions can be single step and also it can be multi-step. But if we talk about zero order, okay, zero order is always complex. Zero order कभी भी single step में हो ही नहीं सकता, because if it was in single step, then the reactant जो होगा, that is going to be what? The reactant is going to be the order of the reaction, and whatever the stoichiometric coefficient of the reactant is present, that is going to be the order of reaction. Okay, so zero order is always multi-step. Okay, so this is the correct option, B. Zero order is going to be always multi-step, because, for example, if you are getting A to B and this reaction is not dependent on the concentration of A, then obviously it is going to be multi-step. A के concentration में depend नहीं करा तो कुछ यहाँ पे हो रहा हो complex reaction. That is why it is always multi-step, because zero order is always complex reaction. So next, another question. This is also a very interesting question. Please write this down. इंटरेस्टिंग है बट आसान भी है। Okay. See here. The K equilibrium that we have ना, तो equilibrium constant होता है, this is always equal to the rate constant, that is a small k, of forward reaction divided by the rate constant of the backward reaction. ठीक है, forward upon backward. अच्छा, now what is K equilibrium? K equilibrium किसके बराबर होगा बताइए? For this equation, tell me. Product upon reactant, right? What is the product? N2 into the concentration of H2O squared divided by the concentration of H2 multiplied by the concentration of NO squared. Clear है? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes.
हाँ जी बताएं. Okay. Now, also, I can write at equilibrium the rate of forward reaction will be equal to the rate of backward reaction. है ना? Rate of forward reaction will be equal to the rate of backward reaction. ठीक है? अच्छा, यहाँ पे आपके पास ये देखिए रेट ऑफ फॉरवर्ड रिएक्शन क्या दिया हुआ इन्होंने, KF into NO2 का स्क्वायर H2. Can you see that all of you? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So KF क्या लिख सकते हैं हम लोग? KF it will be equal to the rate of forward reaction divided by NO का स्क्वायर into H2. Is this clear? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
KF आ गया आपके पास, and then you have KF is equal to RF. What is RF? Just a second. Also, they have given RF is equal to KF into the concentration of NO square on H2. ठीक है? Now KF into N2 square upon H2. इस इक्वेशन में इसको बैलेंस कीजिए यहाँ पे. Take this equation. NO का स्क्वायर ले आइए, KF into NO square into H2. H2 का भी स्क्वायर होगा ना, ठीक है, into H2 का स्क्वायर KF into N2 into H2. This will be equal to KB into N2 H2O का स्क्वायर divided by H2. Can you get this from this? Tell me. Yes or no?
Sir, could you please explain this step?
Once again, ठीक. KF में NO स्क्वायर यहाँ पे आ गया, ठीक है, और H2 स्क्वायर में से 1 H2 हमने यहाँ ले आया in the left hand side. Okay, and then I multiply whatever is remaining on the right hand side. So KB into N2 into H2O whole square upon H2. Clear है?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this particular thing is equal to rate of forward reaction, है ना? This is the rate given, correct?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, तो ये किसके बराबर हो जाएगा? This will be the rate of backward reaction.
Okay, yes, sir.
Because at equilibrium, rate of forward reaction is equal to rate of backward reaction. ठीक है? So tell me from this option N2H2 N2H2O whole square upon H2. Which option is correct? ये तो नहीं सही है. This is also not correct. This is also not correct. Upon H2 कहाँ पे? हाँ, B is correct. Please write this down.
Done, sir.
ये बताइए जल्दी. Must have got this type of question in boards also, ना? Boards के preparation में इस तरह के सवाल आते हैं. The given plot represent variation of concentration of reactant with time for two different reactions 1 and 2. Okay. In one of the case we are using log and एक case में log नहीं use कर रहे हैं. Concentration upon time. Log किस में use होता है? Marita, yeah, B. B is correct. Very good. Aditya, you got this? Yes or no? Please tell me. Aditya, it seems he is not here. Okay, write this question now. This is important. This is important, but it is easy also. See what is happening. A bacterial infection in an internal wound grows with this particular expression. That means what is happening? इसको ध्यान से देखिएगा. N-T, that means the number of bacteria that is present, number of bacteria present at time t is equal to N naught. This is the initial concentration of the bacteria. Exponential time, that means it is increasing exponentially with time, where t is in hours, where time is in hours. A dose of, does nahi hoga, this is dose of antibiotic taken orally needs 1 hour to reach the wound. That means if I take a dose, it will take how many hours? 1 hour to reach the wound, and it will start acting only after 1 hour. Once it reaches there, the bacterial population grows down as the change in the population of bacteria is equal to minus 5 n square. It is equal to minus 5 n square. What will be the plot of n naught upon n versus t after 1 hour? That means आपने ले लिया, and now it has reached the. Now what has happened? Now the medicine has reached the wound. Okay. Now if the medicine has reached the wound, then what is going to happen? The n is going to decrease. N will decrease after 1 hour. Correct? N will decrease after 1 hour. That means what will happen to n naught upon n? Now n is decreasing. So n naught upon n will increase after 1 hour. Is this clear? Yes or no? Please tell me. Is this statement clear?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. तो सिर्फ और सिर्फ इंक्रीज कहाँ पे हो रहा है? Here what is happening? There is an increase and there is another increase. तो ये तो कभी नहीं हो सकता. Why is there two different changes in increase? Here it is decreasing. Decrease होना ही नहीं है कभी. So this is also wrong. Here is also decreasing. तो decreasing तो होना नहीं है कभी. So the only correct option is D. Please write this down.
Yes, sir.
Got it? Okay.
Just a minute, sir.
हाँ ठीक है.
Done, sir.
Try this question now. Write this question, write this question. Done, everyone? Marita wrote the question.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So see. According to the Arrhenius equation, K is equal to 3 exponential factor or Arrhenius factor into e to the power. Tell me what is the equation? Minus EA upon RT. Correct? ठीक है?
Yes,
Now we
sir.
have two different K1 and K2. So K1 के लिए हम क्या लिख सकते हैं? A into e to the power minus EA upon R into what is the temperature? 700 Kelvin. For K2, I can write A into e to the power minus EA upon R into 500. Correct? Yes or no, please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Now what they are saying, if the rate remains unchanged, rate kya hai? Rate is unchanged. So if rate is unchanged, that means the rate constant will also be unchanged. Huh? So I can write K1 will be equal to K2. Okay. So I can write A into e to the power minus EA upon R into, I can write 700 R will be equal to A into e to the power minus EA upon 500 R. ठीक है? So A and A will get cancelled. और इन दोनों के लिए हम क्या कर सकते हैं? I can directly write minus EA because if the base is same, ठीक है? ये पूरा चीज सेम है तो एक्सपोनेंट्स भी क्या होंगे? सेम हो जाएंगे. ये 700 R will be equal to minus EA. फिर ये कैंसिल हो जाएगा ना? Am I missing something? Wait a second. It was found that EA is decreased in the present. Oh, अच्छा तो कैटलिस्ट कहाँ पे? 500 केल्विन में ना? 500 R. This will be EA minus 30 हो जाएगा ये. Is this clear? Yes or no? Please tell me. Activation energy is decreased by 30.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this will be minus EA minus 30 upon 500 R. Minus and minus will cancel each other out. कितना हो जाएगा ये? This will be 500 R upon 700 R will be equal to EA minus 30 upon EA, and this will be also upon EA. So this will be equal to 5 by 7 equal to 1 minus 30 EA. So I can write 30 upon EA is equal to 1 minus 5 by 7. है ना? No. 30 upon EA is equal to 1 minus 5 by 7. What will be this value? 5 upon 7. This is 0.7. So are these value very close? No, these values are not very close. So we can approximate 1 minus 0.7, 30 upon EA. EA will be equal to 30 upon 0.3. So this is somewhere upon 105 आएगा आंसर देखिए. It is something else. Is there some mistake? Why is the answer is not very right? Cancel these two things. Cancel these two things. No? So EA is equal to upon 7. R and R will cancel. It's equal to EA minus 30 upon 5. So 5 EA is equal to 7 EA minus 7 3 is 21, 210. So 210 इधर आ जाएगा. So 2 EA will be equal to 210, है ना? So EA will be equal to
105.
105. हाँ ठीक है आंसर आ रहा था 105. We were getting 100 at that time. तो 100 के आसपास कुछ था नहीं. 105 is fine. Oh, wait a second. This is activation energy, na? They are asking activation energy for catalyzed reaction. तो 105 minus आपको करना पड़ेगा 30 because catalyst में 30 decrease हो गया. So this will be 75. So C answer नहीं होगा, 75 होगा, है ना? See this next question. Consider the following plots for rate constant versus 1 upon T for 4 different reactions. Which of the following order is correct for the activation energies of these reactions? So see, the equation that you have to follow is log K, it is equal to log of A minus, आप equation नहीं याद है, EA upon 2.303 RT. Okay, so this is Y is equal to, this part is M, that is the slope. 1 upon T is my X and this is my C. ठीक है? That means M is equal to slope क्या है आपके पास? Slope is equal to minus EA upon 2.303 R. ठीक है? That means 303 R. This is also constant, R is also constant. So slope is directly proportional to, slope is one directly proportional to minus activation energy. अगर activation energy ज्यादा होगा तो slope ज्यादा downward होगा, है ना? तो see which is the down, सबसे ज्यादा downward slope किसका है?
C.
C का है ना? तो देखिए ऑप्शन में कहीं पे C है सबसे ज्यादा. Which option is C? So that means the highest activation energy will be for C, ना? C का क्या है? EAC will be highest. I think option A ही करेक्ट हो जाएगा फिर, है ना? C के बाद A है, उसके बाद D, उसके बाद B. हाँ ठीक है. Got it? Yes, Marita, got it?
Yes, sir.
Let me know if you're done noting this down.
Just a minute, sir. Done, sir.
This is again the same from the same equation. Read the question. The rate of a certain biochemical reaction at physiological temperature T occurs 10 to the power 6 times faster with enzyme than without. Okay, so we have two things here. So if we have the enzyme, then it is 10 to the power 6 times faster. The change in activation energy upon adding the enzyme is. They are asking about the change in activation energy. Okay, so we'll again take two things. I will take K1 and K2, or I can take K and K dash. Okay.
Yes, sir.
This is dash नहीं है तो catalyst नहीं है, dash है तो catalyst है. Okay. So here we'll have A into E to the power minus EA upon RT. Here also we'll have A into E minus EA. यहाँ dash कर देते हैं upon RT. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now let us divide K upon K dash. Will be equal to A e to the power minus EA upon RT divided by A into e to the power minus EA dash upon RT. ठीक है. K upon K dash की वैल्यू क्या है? K अगर 1 है, can I write this like that? K जब 1 है तो K dash कितना होगा? 10 to the power 6 because it is occurring 10 to the power 6 times faster. तो rate constant क्या हो गया? 10 to the power 6 times ज्यादा हो गया. A and A will
Yes,
cancel
sir.
out. Okay, I can write this as e to the power, ये माइनस ऊपर जाके प्लस हो जाएगा, so this will be minus EA upon RT plus EA dash upon RT. सही है?
Yes, sir.
Can you calculate आगे?
Yes, sir. I'll try.
10 to the power 6 को इसको ना रिवर्स कर लीजिए आप, तो ज्यादा आसान हो जाएगा आपके लिए. आई थिंक write it like this. 10 to the power 6 will be equal to e to the power जो माइनस है उसको प्लस कर दीजिए. So this will be EA, इसको माइनस कर दीजिए, EA dash upon RT. क्या करना पड़ेगा आपको? टेक ln both side. So ln 10 to the power 6 is equal to ln e to the power क्या हो जाएगा? EA minus EA dash upon RT, है ना?
Yes, sir.
ये पूछा हुआ है इन्होंने, EA minus EA dash पूछा हुआ है, तो that is equal to ln 10 to the power 6. अच्छा, ln को अगर log में कन्वर्ट करेंगे तो this will be 2.303. log 10 to the power 6 will be equal to 6 ना, into 6 into RT.
Yes.
Okay, और माइनस साइन आ जाएगा यहाँ पे, because what they are asking the change in activation energy upon adding the enzyme. enzyme को ऐड करने से क्या होगा? एक्टिवेशन एनर्जी घट जाएगी. So activation energy घट जाएगी, so the answer will be in negative sign. And so the answer is going to be minus 6.203. This will be the answer. Change in activation energy upon adding enzyme. As soon as we added enzyme, activation energy decreased. That decrease is shown by this negative sign.
Yes, sir, done.
Right, this last question. They're given the rate constant, the temperature. You have to calculate the activation energy. Okay, so I've given you the rate constant at a temperature 327 degrees Celsius and the rate constant at also 527 degrees Celsius. So if you know the formula, log of K2 upon K1 is equal to E upon 2.303 R. Tell me what's next. 1 upon T1 minus 1 upon T2. Hai na?
Yes, sir. T2 minus T1 by T1 T2.
Temperature should be in Kelvin scale. Calculate this and tell me what is the right answer. A, B, C, D. Mein. See, the values here are very far away. So आप approximations ले सकते हैं. Okay. One approximation that I always tell guys is 2.303 into 8.314. This is equal to 19.1.
Okay, sir.
Okay. You can write 19. Take the full value. जो जितना भी आपको याद रहे उतना याद कर लीजिए. 947. Okay. अगर you can also take 19 क्योंकि values बहुत ज्यादा दूर है ना यहाँ पे तो आप 19 भी ले सकते हैं.
Okay, sir. So option A.
Option A, no, not option A. कुछ मिस्टेक कर रहे हैं आप यहीं पे. लॉग ऑफ K2 कितना लिया आपने?
So
What's K2?
2.5 into 10 raised to -4.
नहीं, वो तो K1 हो जाएगा ना. This is K2. ठीक है, तो टेम्परेचर में आपने कुछ मिस्टेक कर दिया होगा.
Okay.
टेम्परेचर तो ले लिया होगा आपने. K2 कितना है? 1 अपॉन 2.5 into 10 to the power -4 is equal to EA अपॉन
Okay.
19 ही लेके चलते हैं. ठीक है, 1 अपॉन व्हाट इज T1? T1 कितना हो जाएगा?
600 Kelvin and
T2 is 800.
800.
हाँ, तो इसको कर लेते हैं पहले. 800 minus 600 upon 800 into 600. This will be equal to
Yes, sir.
200 upon 6 8s of 48, and then how many zeros? 1 2 3 4. इसमें से 2 0 cancel, 2 0 cancel, and this will be equal to 2400. So this will be 1 upon 2400. सही है?
Yes, sir.
Log देख लेते हैं जरा. So you have log, this will be, इसको इतना लिख सकते हैं, 10 to the power 5 upon 25 लिख सकते हैं. Let me get it. 10 to the power -5. -5 ऊपर जाएगा, 10 to the power +5 हो जाएगा. Correct?
Yes, sir.
EA upon 19 into 2400. Okay. Now I can write log of 10 to the power 5 minus log of 25 is equal to
Yes.
EA upon 19 into 2400. ठीक है. So
Yes, sir.
10 to the power 5 हो जाएगा आपके पास 5. सही है.
Yes, sir.
And log 25 क्या हो जाएगा? Log 25 will be 2 times log 5.
Yes,
है
sir.
ना? And log 5 is 0.7. 0.7 into 2, 1.4
1.4. Yes.
is equal to EA upon 19 into 2400.
Okay, sir.
5 minus 1.4 कितना हो जाएगा? 3.6 है ना?
Yes, sir.
So EA will be equal to 3.6 into 19 into 2400. किलो जूल में है क्या?
Yes, sir.
किलो जूल में है ना? ठीक है. तब now calculate this term. 9 एक सेकंड, एक काम करते हैं. 3.6 into 19 into 2.4 है ना? 2.4 into 10 to the power 3. सही है?
Yes, sir.
है ना? तो 10 to the power 3 काट के इसको किलो लिख देते हैं, किलो जूल में. इसको मल्टीप्लाई करना है आपको. So you have 19 into कितना हो जाएगा? 3 to the 6. 6 से थोड़ा ज्यादा आएगा ना ये.
Yes, sir.
19 6 से कितना होगा? $114. अच्छा नहीं, देखना पड़ेगा. 150 और 166 काफी क्लोज है. इन दोनों में से कोई एक होगा ना, है ना? 114 से तो ज्यादा ही होगा. मल्टीप्लाई कीजिए, मल्टीप्लाई करना पड़ेगा आपको. 3. आप अप्रोक्सीमेशन नहीं कर सकते. 3.6 into 19 into 2.4 कितना आ रहा है आंसर बताइए.
$164.
164 ना, तो 164 के नजदीक कौन है? 166. B will be the correct answer.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
एक और सवाल कीजिए. The above reaction is zero order. ठीक है. Half life of this reaction is 50 minutes. So for zero order reaction, what is T half? What is the formula for T half for zero order reaction?
RO by K.
Okay, R naught. That means the initial concentration divided by K, yeah, 2K. 2K, na?
2K, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The time taken for the concentration of A to reduce to 1/4 of the initial value. To reduce to 1/4 of initial value, that means 3/4 of the reaction is complete, है ना?
Yes, sir.
कैलकुलेट कीजिए, कैसे कैलकुलेट होगा?
So we have to find K, then we have to apply in the.
नहीं, K वहां तक K आपको नहीं फाइंड करना पड़ेगा, पहले ही हो जाएगा. Tell me what is the equation for zero order? K is equal to, या time is equal to, time के हिसाब से बताइए, because time calculate करना है. Time is equal to, हाँ जी,
R minus no.
बोलिए. R
my no.
R naught minus, देखिए ये इक्वेशन होता है. R naught minus R will be equal to KT. ठीक है? So what will be the equation now? Time के मुताबिक time will be equal to R naught minus R upon K. Correct है?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is A is reduced to 1/4 of the initial value. है ना? So what is R? R is equal to
1.
R is equal to how much?
No, 1/4.
R naught minus R naught upon 4 लिख सकते हैं ना? Divide by
Yes, sir.
ठीक है? कितना आ जाएगा ये? 3R naught upon
3R naught upon 4K.
ठीक है? हम देखेंगे यहाँ पे.
Yes, sir.
Can I? This is equal to 50 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That means R naught upon K will be equal to 100 minutes.
Yes, sir.
बस R naught upon K को 100 कर लीजिए. कितना जाएगा?
75.
75 है ना? तो आंसर कितना हो जाएगा? 75.
Okay.
क्लियर है?
Yes, sir.
ओके. सो सिमिलरली आपके पास दूसरे सवाल आ सकते हैं किसके लिए? फर्स्ट ऑर्डर के लिए. तो फॉर
Yes,
फर्स्ट
sir.
ऑर्डर रिएक्शन व्हाट इज द T half?
0.693 divided by K.
Yeah, very good. This is 0.693 divided by K. Okay. तो सिमिलर क्वेश्चन आपको आ सकता है किसके? फर्स्ट ऑर्डर के T half से भी आ सकता है.
Okay,
so ये
sir.
half sum, अब आपको क्या करना है बता रहे हैं. You will do the numerical type. एग्जाम साइड
Okay,
में
sir.
जाइए and you will click on the numerical type questions.